But at first, I didn't like him at all. You know, I didn't. I thought he was like, you know, I didn't like him because, you know, Sean and I were very different that way. You know, I was very, like, family-oriented and a kind of a, you know, the married type. You know, I was actually, when we first worked together in the video, I was married, even though I was going through problems, nobody knew that, you know what I mean? And I wanted my family, and even though at that time it was not going well, you know what I mean? That was who I was. That's how I was.
The two kept in touch over the next few years, and when Jennifer left her marriage, they became much more than just friends.
Once I got to know him, and, you know, we became friends first, and then we developed this bond. We both understood where we were at that time in our lives, and we both knew nobody else understood exactly how we felt. So sitting there, being handcuffed to a bench, and, you know, I do remember feeling the comfort of someone caring about you enough that, you know, they just wanted to make it okay and couldn't believe that we were in this situation and how did this happen.
Is this the one you were talking about who just cheated on you and treated you horribly and you just stuck it through?
No, not that one. That was another one.
And what about Sean Combs, Puffy, P. Diddy, the man who courted controversy, if not outright danger? He always seemed to be the one in control. We wondered, looking at the girl on the red carpet, who was she? Was she afraid?
No, I don't think she was afraid. I just think that I, at that time, was cared very deeply for Sean, and you know, we just didn't have the same kind of ideals about life and family and stuff like that, and just wasn't a good relationship for me. It didn't have so much to do with him as it had to do with me at the time. I had to learn to care about myself a little bit more and put up certain boundaries of what I would accept and wouldn't accept.
By Lauren Pashota against rapper Kanye West. And she's suing him for wrongful termination and harassment. But earlier this month, her legal team filed an amended complaint saying she was drugged and assaulted at a party co-hosted by Kanye West and Sean Diddy Combs. Have you heard of him? Of course, because we have been following the Combs case very closely here on Sidebar. He was actually back in court last Thursday, as we reported.
Kanye West's ex-assistant is now accusing him of drugging her and raping her. Lauren worked for Kanye from 2021 through 2022 as a personal assistant. Lauren, who is now an influencer and was a former OF model, said that Kanye had sought out her and her former musician client, inviting them to a party that Kanye and Diddy were hosting. And according to the 88-page lawsuit, Kanye had told everyone at the gathering that they had to drink or leave the party. And after taking just a few sips, she suddenly started to feel disoriented and began to slip into an altered and highly impaired state. The next day, Lauren says she couldn't remember events from the night before and she felt ashamed and embarrassed. And Lauren's musician client, who was not identified in court papers, was too traumatized and disturbed to speak about the night, according to the lawsuit. Lauren could not recall and was certainly not aware of any kind of SA that happened to her or her former client. And it was not until Kanye had fired Lauren that he had admitted to her that they had hooked up, allegedly. And according to the lawsuit, it says Kanye was enraged about a text exchange that had happened between him and his ex, Kim Kardashian, and he mentioned that Kim made a negative comment about Lauren, whom she thought that Kanye had cheated on her with. And according to the suit, Lauren had told Kanye that she wanted to write to Kim Kardashian to let her know that that was not true and clear things up. But Kanye stopped Lauren from sending the text and told her, "We did kind of hook up a little one time." And according to the suit, Kanye went on to say that it was the party where he hooked up with Lauren after she had been drugged. Lauren said the revelation was widely devastating and uncomfortable, and she told Kanye she was in complete and utter shock and that she had no memory of the encounter, and she didn't remember anything after sitting down on the couch at the beginning of the night. According to the suit, Kanye had laughed and said women love to say they don't remember. And these new allegations were filed on Tuesday, and they were just added to her already existing wrongful termination and SA lawsuit against Kanye. The initial claims Lauren had made against Kanye are still included in the lawsuit, and she alleges that West sent inappropriate texts to her and shared his fantasies with her and sent X-rated photos and videos of himself Lauren also said that he had promised her millions in severance when he fired her in October of 2022, but she never received the money and was also still owed money from her salary. Kanye's lawyers slammed her lawsuit when it was initially filed as baseless and alleged she's been blackmailing Kanye.
Y'all, things are going berserk in Diddyville, and this downfall is not just coming from him, but for everybody associated with him. Now, picture a scene with Diddy, J.Lo, and Kanye all bundled up together behind a police van that looks to be what's about to happen to these celebrities with the shocking revelation that has just rocked the internet and has newfound footage. Could Ben Affleck, J.Lo's ex, be a part of these crimes as well? Y'all better get ready to uncover the real truth behind the famous celebrities and their connection with Diddy Combs, now J.Lo. And Diddy go way back in time, and will always be remembered as one of the hottest couples that have ever been in the industry. Diddy was already a big dog in the industry back in the 90s, and J.Lo, Miss Jenny from the block, also got a lot of attention that she deserved for her voice, charisma, her dance moves, and her bright personality the fans gushed over. The duo for years, and they were truly a match made in heaven. Back in 1999, Diddy still went by the name Puff Daddy, and in his second studio album, Forever, he was seen jamming up the streets all day, ear day. On the other hand, J.Lo was yet to have her debut in the music industry, and was only popularly known as an actor and dancer. She had featured as a vixen in one of Diddy's music videos, Being Around the World, and had just starred in the blockbuster movie Selena.
Studio album Forever on the horizon. Jennifer Lopez, meanwhile, was better known as a dancer and actress. 2 years earlier, Lopez appeared in Diddy's Been Around the World music video and starred in the biopic Selena.
This turned out good. Susie did a good job.
Yeah, I dig it. I like it if you like it.
I like it. It looks good.
Her portrayal of Selena Quintanilla Perez marked a stepping stone to music, followed by the release of her debut album On the 6th. In addition to serving as one of the album's producers, Diddy was featured on the track Feelin' So Good. He was also heavily involved in the music video for Lopez's lead single If You Had My Love, suggesting a website theme as the that Diddy was dating Lopez, whose marriage to Ohani Noah had.
So after her big Hollywood break, people believe that Diddy saw her music progress and decided to give her a shot in the music industry. With this, he co-produced her first studio album On the 6th and was heavily involved in shooting the video for her lead single If You Had My Love Now, although rumors about her entanglement with Diddy had already started making rounds across the industry. J.Lo was still married to her husband, Oni Noah, who was a model, actor, and producer. Towards the tail end of 1998, J.Lo and Noah called their marriage off as they went about their separate ways. When J.L.A. was asked about her marriage to Noah, amongst others, she said, "It seems like in this life, you're always surrounded by people. So you're never lonely, but it's very lonely, so you always want somebody with you. So I felt like if I had got married then, I would always have somebody. But that's not how life works. That's not how it goes. A bad reason to get married. Not the right one, the wrong one." So Diddy and J.Lo wasted no time in getting loved up. Even though they denied a couple of times that they were together, everybody could read between the lines and the handwriting on the wall. And the signs were all there. We knew it. They became officially public in 1999, attending several events such as the MTV Music Awards and the Grammys. You know, was the perfect love story, industry bigot, and the hottest girl on the scene. They were adorable and untouchable, and no one could stop them. Well, that was the thought until the end of 1999, when tragedy hit. But y'all remember, in December of 1999, Diddy and his lover J.Lo went out to a famous party at the Club New York alongside Bad Boy Records, Saigi, and Diddy's protege Jamal Shinboro, and J.Lo's bodyguard at the time, Anthony Wolf Jones. The night was going on smoothly until the worst happened. Matthew Scar Allen, who was walking past Diddy in the club, spilled his drink on him, and this caused an argument to break out between the two. In the course of this, Scar threw some cash in Diddy's face, and the outrage got even worse. It was a battle of egos, with both Diddy and Scar felt insulted by each other. The whole club was in an uproar, then shots fired. In and outside the club, while Dlo and Diddy ran for shelter into their car and quickly drove away.